Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Michael Jordan once admitted he turned his gambling losses into apology checks for his wife. "Here honey, I'm sorry for the embarrassment." Michael Jordan once admitted he turned his gambling losses into apology checks for his wife. "Here honey, I'm sorry for the embarrassment" originally appeared on Basketball Network. Even though Michael Jordan was the embodiment of basketball greatness every time he stepped on the hardwood or grinded behind the scenes, the one stain that followed him throughout his career was the constant whispers about his gambling. And even though he lived in an era where social media didn't exist, this public secret somehow managed to dominate conversations and headlines. Stories of massive golf bets, late-night casino trips, and even a visit to Atlantic City during the middle of the Eastern Conference Finals weren't rare. They were part of the MJ mythology. Not a gambaholic. However, the man who brought 6 titles to the Chicago Bulls repeatedly explained that he wasn't an addict, because his off-court behavior never hurt his family, his financial stability or, for that matter, his performance when the lights came on. In fact, he went as far as to say that his wife actually benefited whenever he lost. Sure, benefited might not be the perfect word, but Jordan explained it best. "To solidify my argument is, whatever I've lost, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I will tell you. Whatever I lost, I've always given it back to my wife. So whatever check I make, here honey, I'm sorry for the embarrassment, I'm sorry for what I've caused, for losing this amount of money. Here, take it, do what you have to do with it. I wasted it, so this is yours, this is the kids, this is whatever," Jordan candidly admitted in a vintage Eye to Eye with Connie Chung interview in 1993. This wasn't some polished PR tactic to smooth things over. This was Mike being Mike. Saying what he felt, when he felt it and standing by it. He never denied the fact that he gambled. What he pushed back on was the idea that it ever controlled him. To him, addiction meant losing control, and if there's one thing Jordan never gave up, it was control. Both on and off the court. "I didn't have to tell you that, but that tells me, and I'm sure that I'm not a gambaholic. I know where I am, I know what I'm doing, but if I feel like I've done something that has embarrassed a family, I want to correct it, yet, I want to move on from it," the man many consider the undisputed GOAT added. Related, Magic explains why winning a gold medal at the 1992 Olympics means more than NBA or NCAA titles. "I finally got the chance to play with Michael and Larry. Michael knew how to own his mistakes. Jordan's competitive fire wasn't something he could turn off. Whether it was cards, golf, or Game 6 of the finals, he attacked every moment as it mattered. And yeah, sometimes that edge came at a price. But what separates MJ from just about everyone else is that he never let his habits affect his game, his family, or his ability to perform when it counted most. The gambling tales are part of the Jordan legend now. They're entertaining and fans love to hear about them. But they're not the whole story. Because when you strip away the headlines and the myths, the reality is simple. Mr. Air lost money, owned it, made it right at home, and never let it derail the legacy he was building. That's the GOAT doing what he always did best, taking a hit, adjusting, and winning the game in the long run. Related, when you start endangering people's health, it's taking away from the beauty of the game. Michael Jordan criticized how the Pistons and the Knicks played the game. This story was originally reported by Basketball Network on June 19, 2025, where it first appeared.